Hello and welcome to this introduction on how to create a new project in Release Manager. So obviously first I launched Release Manager. I'm going to do this on the beta version. So if you've watched our other introduction, you'll know a little bit more about these screens already. This is just a process of actually building a project from scratch. So when you get to the project screen here where you can choose between all the projects you've opened recently, if you want to open another project or a new one, you click there. I'm going to create this on my desktop. And what I'm going to do is create a little release management tool for our little demonstration game called Egg, which is part of one of our other tools, Parlay, which is a dialogue and quest engine. So, Egg game, I create that. And yes, do I want to create a new project? So, there we go. Say yes, and Release Manager opens up, and we have a fresh canvas with nothing in it. So, if you look carefully at first, you'll see at the bottom of the screen is a list of tasks. So there's 6 tasks. You can get this to go away. And the current status of our project is unreleased. So, well, we have no version, so that sort of seems to make a lot of sense. So the first step here, giving our project a name. Well, this is going to be called Egg Game. Right, so there we go, Egg Game. And this is definitely a Unity project. You can also create standard Release Manager projects that launch any kind of executable. In fact, Release Manager itself is released and managed with Release Manager. So that's just a standard executable you're running from there. I will admit that that gets a bit confusing in terms of terminology sometimes. So now we've got a name and a type. You see that this list has gone down to 4 things. So selecting a project platform. So over here are the platforms. Currently we support Windows 32 and Windows 64. I really recommend that unless you know your customers need Windows 32, just to support Windows 64. So we click there. Now that Windows 64 is selected and hit save, you'll see that the next thing I have to do is configure our FTP. So I'm going to use S3 for this demonstration, but there are other FTP types. We've become quite enthusiastic about S3. So that will be the next part of this tutorial. In the meantime, thank you.